Hey, welcome back to Real Food Vlog. I'm super excited about this episode. My friend Michael Massey is going to be helping us do one of these traditional dishes that he's going to talk about. Okay, we're going to walk you through the process, show you what we're working with. So what is this dish called, by the way, Michael?
This right here is called beef Rouladen.
Beef Rouladen. So what does that mean?
So actually in German it would be called Rinder Rouladen, which basically means wheel of beef.
A wheel of beef, which is what we're going to do with this. He's going to show us this process, right? And walk us through this. This is something you can do in advance,
Absolutely.
Right? Or on the fly, like we're doing right now. But we're going to walk you through the process we're working with here. So let's get started with this. So tell us what we got.
Okay, so what we have here is you want to get a little bit of bottomless round. Cut it to about 1/4 inch thick right here. And what we've done is we've salt and peppered both sides of this meat with a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder, pinch of paprika.
Got it.
Both sides. Then we want to take the side that's going to be the inner side, and we want to put some Dijon mustard on that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Just like a little bit of Dijon mustard right there. It'd
Right.
be perfect for you. All right. And then you want to apply some more seasoning to this. So you want to add a little bit of pinch of salt.
Got it.
All right. You want to add yourself a little bit of pepper.
Got it.
Which we've already done. Garlic powder, onion powder, and then a pinch of paprika.
Okay.
So we have our seasonings there. Then what we want to do is some bacon I've rendered off.
Wow, okay.
All right, so we're going to put this here, and we want to fill this whole thing up with bacon.
So what's the bacon for? To keep it moist?
Yeah, right. So this is a lean meat. So what the bacon does is actually helps give you a little bit of flavoring from the fat.
Right.
So what we got is our bacon here. I'm going to turn it this way because I always like to roll from the narrow end to the bigger end. So
okay,
I use my butcher's twine,
so we're
which
like,
comes in handy.
Okay, so we're like rolling like a burrito or something.
Absolutely. So we got our bacon down right here, right?
Got it.
That's perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take some condiments that or not condiments, but vegetables we cut up from earlier. So we have some pickle, we have some carrot, we have some celery, and we have some onion.
Got it.
All right.
So it's a dill pickle.
Dill pickle,
Got
just
it.
regular carrot and regular celery, and just a yellow onion is what I like to use.
Okay.
All right. So when I build these, I like to build them really close to the edge because you want to get that first roll in there really good, right?
Right.
So you want to put some onion there, and you can just layer your onion just along the meat, just like this.
I love this.
Yeah, and it's really going to cook down in the gravy, so don't worry about using too much onion. If you're afraid of onion, don't be. This dish
it's going to get nice and sweet then, right?
Absolutely. The onion really works well with it. So we're going to take 2 pickles for each slice of meat.
Okay.
So we have it there, and then what we're going to do is just going to roll this.
Okay.
So basically like you roll a burrito. Got my bacon
Beautiful.
down. Yep, you want to get a real tight one on the first one. Pull that other one to you. Control the meat. Don't be afraid to be a little aggressive with the meat.
Okay.
And then just roll, pinch, bring everything in, and then you have something that looks just like this.
Oh, great! And then so what we're gonna do? We're gonna take some butcher's twine.
Exactly.
We're gonna wrap this up. Hey, so welcome back to Real Food Blog. Now Michael's gonna walk us through this. We've got this. That's what is it? A roulade or?
Yeah, Rouladen.
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 So let me see this. Let's bring it up to the light here. Let's see that. It's packaged up nice with that butcher's twine.
Yep. I could throw it. We could toss this back and forth, and nothing will fall out.
Got it. Or you could use toothpicks if you didn't have the butcher's
twine.
twine.
Yeah, if you don't have butcher's twine, you can use toothpicks.
Right.
I would suggest butcher's twine, and it's very simple. You just do a double knot. It'll hold everything in place for you.
So we're going to sear this off.
Right, so we're going to drop this in the pan. I always like to drop mine down with the open side down. Let's sear that first so it helps shrink the meat and close that down.
Got it.
So let's move that in, and we'll sear that in there right there just like that. And we've already made a few, so the pan is already seasoned for us. We're just going to sear this one down, and then when we come back, we'll show you guys how to put a roux together.
Okay. Okay, so now Michael's making the roux. He's added 2 tablespoons of butter to the bottom of the pan. Now the key is getting all the flavor from the beef, right, that we just browned off, right?
Exactly, that's what we're doing. I'm just trying to release all those flavors off the bottom of the pan right now.
So it's important that they're in there. Don't worry about this. You're not burning it.
You're not.
By any means,
exactly.
Right?
So you can add a little butter. I add a little beer just to help me with a little bit of the liquefaction of it.
Right.
And get all those scrapings off there. You can hear me just getting all that off the bottom of the pan. So that's all released now.
He's deglazing the pan.
I'm going to deglaze this pan, and then as soon as this pan's deglazed, my butter's sufficiently melted, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of flour to this, which I have right here. So we're going to put our flour in. Now we're going to make a roux. And roux doesn't take about a minute, minute and a half. You're just trying to get your butter and your flour incorporated together. You're going to get a beautiful looking paste. It's going to look like this.
Okay, so basically what we're doing right now is cooking out the flour taste, because if you need to do this, because if you don't, your roux will taste like flour, right?
I need a little bit more butter.
Got it. We got more butter right here.
So we cut a little butter right here.
For this.
And you see the color change? It just starts to get this beautiful tan color.
Look at that. It looks like a turkey gravy.
It's going to turn out phenomenal. You can use beef broth for this as well. Vegetable. I just always recommend whatever stock you're going to use, go low sodium.
Got it.
Reduce salt. Whatever you call it, wherever you're from.
So now what we want to have happen?
So now we're going to let this go. We're going to bring up the temp, and we're going to bring it to a boil. Any good roux, before it thickens, has to boil. Don't ever add anything to a roux until it has boiled for a good 30 seconds to a minute.
Got it.
And then we will add our beautiful rolled beef wheels, or rouladens,
Yes.
back in here, hour and a half, and we are done.
Braise it for an hour and a half. Hey, we'll check back right here on Real Food Blog. Hey, welcome back to Real Food Blog. We're done with this dish.
This is beef rouladen. Little Sunday afternoon dinner with some garlic mashed potatoes and some beautiful cabbage. Enjoy!
Hey, from our family to yours, thank you for watching Real Food Blog. We'll see you guys next time, right here on Real Food Blog.
Have a good night.